Hi friends, Mrs. Dunn again. We are going to look at something called a prefix today. And a prefix is a set of letters that is added to the beginning of a word, and it's going to change that word and change what that word means. So if I have the word happy, happy means to be bright, cheerful, be in a good mood, you feel good. If I add the prefix un to the beginning of the word happy, I now have the word unhappy, which has a completely different meaning. If you're unhappy, it means the complete opposite. You're not happy. You're not joyful. You don't feel great. Maybe your mood is terrible. So a prefix is going to change a word in a big way. And today the prefix that we're going to look at is miss. Miss. You guys can probably think of a few words already with this prefix miss. All right, so here is our first word that we're going to look at, and that word is behave. Behave. What does it mean to behave? If you behave well, you're doing your very best. What if I add miss in front of that? Now I have misbehave, which means you are not on your best behavior. You are not behaving yourself. All right, so that was misbehave. Take that away. Fit, fit. But what if I make it misfit? If something is a misfit, it means it does not fit in, does not fit where it's supposed to. Judge, judge. If you misjudge, it means that you did not judge something correctly. Maybe you're trying to run and jump over a water puddle, but you misjudge how big that water puddle is and you fall right in it. Misjudge. Inform. If you inform someone of something, it means you tell them. You give them information. If you misinform, then you didn't give them correct information. So you gave them information that wasn't right. So misinform. Here's a very easy one to do. This happens a lot, and not even on purpose. Heard. If you heard something, you're hearing it. If you misheard something, you heard it, but you may not have heard it correctly. Sometimes this happens when we're given a lot of directions at one time. Maybe they run together and you think that you misheard the directions if you do something incorrectly. This happens a lot when it's really, really noisy. Somebody might be talking to you and telling you something, and you may mishear what they're saying, or you misheard them. And that word hear is inside of the word heard. So you could also say mishear. Guide. If you guide someone, you're leading them, helping them, telling them maybe where to go. If you're guiding them through a tour of your house, you would be showing them because they aren't quite sure where to go. If you misguide someone, then it means that you guided them in not necessarily the right direction, or you gave them a wrong set of directions. Misguide. Conduct. That's a word you guys are probably pretty familiar with. Conduct. If you have good conduct, it means you're acting and behaving in the way that you're supposed to. If you have misconduct, it means you are not. behaving in the way that you're supposed to, or holding yourself to higher standards like we know that all of our friends at NFI love to do. We want to have good conduct. There we go. And the last one, fire. Okay, a lot of times this happens, or the way that they're talking about this word would be like if you were playing, you know, with your toys or your like Nerf guns or whatever, and one of your little squishy darts gets stuck and it won't fire. That's called a misfire. And then usually you get out because your dart had a misfire. All right. So when you think about words, you may see these words in a lot of stories that you read. Just know that this word, this set of letters here, M-I-S, miss, is a prefix, and that's going to change your word, usually meaning the opposite of whatever your root word is, my friends. All right, guys, have an absolutely wonderful day. Can't wait to see you guys. Bye.